Hi, welcome to another datavoice video. No job is less important, but if we have to rank them, studies have shown that there is one profession that is regarded as the most critical in human history. Doctors. Taking care of the well-being of an entire species, doctors bridge the gap between science and society. They have an unparalleled responsibility towards improving the human condition. In this video, we will find out how the world, and specifically our country, is doing when it comes to the number of doctors among us. In the process, we will uncover many facts that I promise will blow your mind. Here is a chart of Asian and African countries mapped across the number of doctors per 1 lakh population. We compared this to the life expectancy of each country, one of the key factors that tell us how happy a country is. The size of the bubble represents the population of the country. This is India in 1980, with 37 doctors per 1 lakh people and an average life expectancy of 54 years. Most African countries had less than 10 doctors per 1 lakh population. However, some countries like South Africa and Mauritius had a much higher number. Countries like Pakistan was lagging when compared to India, whereas China and Singapore had a much higher doctor-patient ratio. Let's add the other regions of the world as well. Europe, where most of the countries were doing better than rest of the world, with Italy and Spain having nearly 400 doctors every 1 lakh population. Israel leads in the Middle East and Argentina in Latin America. In Asia Pacific region, Australia, New Zealand and Japan have the highest doctor-patient ratio. The United States is here. Here are the world averages in 1980. Let's move forward and see what happens. By 1987, Pakistan almost catches up with India. In fact, having a higher life expectancy of 59 versus 57 of India. In 1993, countries like Pakistan, Philippines and Vietnam have overtaken India in doctors as well as life expectancy. By 1994, Cuba achieves the highest doctor-patient ratio in the world ever and keeps getting better. By 2001, India has caught up to South Africa. Cuba by now has nearly 600 doctors per 1 lakh, and medical aid becomes their biggest export. 2003, and Sri Lanka has almost caught up to India in terms of doctors per 1 lakh, and Sri Lankans have nearly 10 years more life expectancy than Indians. In 2006, Pakistan surpassed India in doctor-patient ratio, having 81 doctors versus India's 59. And Pakistanis by now have the same life expectancy as Indians. Japan tops the Asian countries with over 200 doctors per 1 lakh and an amazing life expectancy of over 80 years. Moving forward to the latest available information, in 2017, Cuba, closely followed by Sweden, remain as the country with the highest doctor-patient ratio. India now has 78 doctors per 1 lakh population, up from 37 in 1980, but still below the 2017 world average life expectancy of 73 and average doctors per 1 lakh population of 193. But that's not the shocking part. By 2017, India's average doctor-patient ratio was lower than the 37-year-old world average of 1980. Yes, you heard that correct. No wonder in 2019, India was ranked 140 out of 156 in United Nations Happiness Index, way behind Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. Regardless of these, since 1980, the entire world has consistently moved to the top right corner of the chart, towards a healthier and happier world. Clearly, the world is getting better every day, slowly but steadily. Progress that is not reported in our daily news. No reporter says, "Today I am in Sri Lanka and 5 lakh infants have not died this year." This massive transformation in public health standard has happened silently, thanks to the amazing work of the doctors, physicians, nurses, and medical researchers around the world. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see a more detailed analysis on Indian subcontinent, why India's doctor-patient ratio is less than its neighbors, and what impact it has in our society and on our doctors, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, and yes, do share this video with your friends and family.